Happy New Year, gentlemen. Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Uh,
Year.
to all our fans watching us, it's great to be with you again after a long break. Happy New Year to our fans. This is the EPL Fanbase Show, the show that connects you with the happening in the English Premier League. My name is FM Steve, and I'm joined by football pundit Carissa. Carissa, how are you?
Fine, thank you. I'm
It's
happy to
been
be back
long.
on the show.
Yes, it's been long. Uh, we
I
have
know, I know.
we have Gidi. Gidi, how are you?
Hi Steve, how are you?
I'm very fine. And the last but not least, GGMU. Josiah, how are you?
Mm.
Very good. But last but not least, I'm very good.
Last but not least. Okay, so let's look at this league is becoming very unpredictable. Few weeks ago, we were talking about three horse race. That was Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham. Things have changed very fast, and the team that started the season in a relegation zone is now looking like running away with the title. So let's look at this title race. Which team is going to win the title? Let me start with Carissa as I share the table as at now.
Well, thanks, Steve, and my colleagues. It's good to be back. In terms of who's going to win the league, it's a difficult question. The league is very, very unpredictable. It's very hard to say right now because we've seen that in a couple of weeks we had Spurs in there. At some point, we had Leicester there. And then the big boys, Liverpool, came back. But now, the joint at top with Manchester United. So it's very hard to say who's going to win the league as far as I'm concerned because it takes a team with the mental strength and the consistency that is required for you to win the league. Because it's a marathon. So in terms of saying that, look, it's either Liverpool or Manchester or maybe Man City, it's really, really, really difficult to tell. Of course, maybe I'll put my money on about maybe three teams so far, or maybe four. Don't rule out Liverpool. I know they lost last night, but given the experience they have, I think they'll come back strong. Don't underestimate Manchester United. They're in there. And of course, Man City. Those are teams that I can say maybe they have a chance of winning the league. It's too early though, but so far, yeah, I mean, you can talk about the three teams. For me, Liverpool, Manchester United, and maybe Man City. So that's my take in terms of saying one particular team. I won't put my money in any of those teams, but as I said, maybe the three teams have a chance of winning the league. Back to you,
Okay,
Steve.
okay, Gidi, what do you think about the league? Because if we look at the table, probably let's look at the way it is for now and the teams with the likely chance to win. So let's look at the top eight. I know there is a team that is not here, maybe two teams that that we may be thinking that they also stand a chance. Let's look at the maybe top 10. Let's just to zero it on to maybe there is a team at number 9. I can see a team at number 9. But what do you think? Which team is likely to win the league?
Okay, my take will be that when the league is unpredictable, Leicester usually wins the league, but they are sitting in a very good position in third at the moment. But again, there's another team there which is top of the league, which is currently at number 5. That's Man City. If you are to add 6 points there, you'll be getting 35. And based on how they were playing against Chelsea, one would think the old Manchester City is back. So that is something to look out for. Then now I have to talk about the first and the second teams. I think Liverpool are going through a very difficult period at the moment, and United they seem to have sacked Solskjaer and then appointed him because he's somehow going through a very good run at the moment. I think he's using the caretaker tag at the moment. He's not the manager. If he was the full coach and full manager, he will not be having these results. But I think he's wearing the caretaker jacket, and at the moment, caretaker is doing a very good job there. So will I give it to the caretaker? I think the caretaker at this point will close the gap to the top sides. It will be difficult to say whether United will win because you expect even the games that they have been playing, the games have been close. It's just that these teams, the opposition has not been taking their chances and they have been allowing them to do that. So Man United have been literally just nicking the points there. So whether that will continue because this is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether that will continue up to the end of the season, it's something to look keenly upon. So, but if you are to ask me to nominate one team that is going to win the league, I will say Manchester City.
Okay, you'll say Manchester City. SP, welcome to the show. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, FM Steve.
Yes, it's GGMU. It's time we need to join the bandwagon. Okay.
Welcome to the bandwagon.
Let me talk to Josiah. Josiah, what do you think? Because I'm not so sure whether I'm the only one seeing this team to be the one winning the league. Because everybody seems to be talking about other teams. But for me, I'm looking at this team to be the one winning the league. So let me get it from Josiah. Josiah, what do you have to say? Because after 16 matches they've played, remember Manchester started badly, losing to Crystal Palace, conceding 3 goals. Then match day 3, they lost to Spurs 6-1, meaning that they had conceded 9 goals in 2 matches. Actually, they won Brighton. The second fixture, they won Brighton 3-2. So by match day 3, Manchester United had conceded 11 goals. If you look at as it is, as per now, they've conceded 24 goals. So meaning that from match day 4 up to match day 16, they've only conceded 13 goals. And look at the way they scored in the first 3 fixtures. They had 4 goals. So from match day 4 to match day 16, they've scored 29 goals. Let's hear it from Josiah. If this is not a winning team, then what do we have to say? Let's look at Liverpool, because most people have been talking about Liverpool more than Manchester United. Now, Liverpool, they've played 17. They've scored 37. And if you look at the run from match day 4, the first fixture, Liverpool scored 4 goals against Leeds United, conceding 3. I think the second fixture, they won Chelsea 2-0. So those were 6 goals. And then they had the cricket loss. They scored 2 and they conceded 7. But look at their statistics. So far, they've conceded 21. So what do you have to say, Josiah?
Okay, so that was a very good introduction to me talking, because it seems there is a narrative you want to bring, which I will surely support. But before I get there, I need to, big up Leicester, Everton, Southampton, and Aston Villa. For me, those they are teams I don't want to face. Those four teams are so difficult to beat. Only one of them I wasn't able to beat, which was Leicester. So I pretty much want to correct Gideon on this sense when he said that when we played against these teams, we have been nicking it. And I think that's how the title is won. Even when Leicester won it, they had so many
Absolutely
1-0.
correct. Very correct.
Yesterday, Liverpool was not able to nick anything from Southampton, was not able to nick anything from Fulham. So for me, if I'm able to nick it and get my 3 points, then that's where I'm getting my points, while the rest are not getting their points. Personally, I want to change this narrative right now from I heard someone say that Manchester is going to get their bad patch also and all that. We already got our bad patch when we started the season, like you have mentioned. We lost to Spurs, we lost to Crystal Palace and the likes. And now we are doing quite well. Chelsea is on their bad patch. Liverpool probably the same. So everyone was going to have their bad patch, but I want to believe that mine was at the beginning and I've stabled my ship. There's a good feel factor in the club. And also to correct Gideon again, he said if Man City wins his 2 games, gets to 35. If I win my game, I get to 36. So I'm to top of the table. So if we're assuming City is going to win against Aston Villa and Everton, and I have Burnley, then if it's on paper, I am top of the table. So to narrow it down, I think title contenders here are 3 with some few donkeys following the horses. So for me, it's a Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City affair with a donkey, a very good donkey behind, which is Spurs. And the reason why I'm calling Spurs a donkey is because they are dependent on 2 people. All goals come from 2 people. I believe if one of them gets COVID, injury, or is man-marked, that's done for Spurs. Personally, that's my thought. So that's why I'm calling them a donkey. Chelsea, something is wrong. It seems not to get even the formation right. I don't see why Giroud doesn't play unless he stables his ship very fast. I think for Chelsea, they won't be able to, nick it to catch the rest. So let me talk about the 3 horses. For me, I can't underestimate what Liverpool has done. I honestly believe that Liverpool is best close. Man United is close, so is City. But Liverpool have the experience, they have the personnel, seems to get their people back right now. They have a good manager. They seem to, I think the Liverpool Manchester United game will be a very big determinant on the mood and the pace that is gonna be set. It will be in Anfield. If they lose that game, I think it's gonna damage them. But if they win, I think they are favorites. Either way, I still think they are favorites. But what gives me hope is seeing what we did at the second half of the season. SP will tell me what number we were, so that we end number 3. We had a very good run. And if we can be able to replicate the same and get the same points, then I honestly believe that we'll be somewhere there. When the season started, my hope and prayer was to close the gap on the 2 clubs that we feel are, title contenders, which is Liverpool and Man City. I honestly believe that is an objective that we have met this season. Now, for us, winning the league will be a bonus, a very welcome bonus. But if we can be able to be quite close there to 2 points, 3 points, max 5 points at the end of the season, and probably with a cup somewhere, Carabao, a Europa, something, I'll feel it's a very good season. But if you're talking about the title race, I think it will be a bonus for us. I feel we have a chance now when I look at how the club is right now, how the players are, how Pogba has come to probably close the gap on Bruno. Actually, Bruno has not been having the best of games for the last 3-4 game weeks. But other people have been, showing up. And that's why I feel as if it's not a one-man, two-man team. So for me, Man United is there, Man City is there, and Liverpool. So it's all about who is going to maintain their consistency. And for me, I feel Liverpool will have a point to prove and they'll maintain their best of run, followed by United and Man City somewhere close there. So either way, we'll see what the January signings are going to bring to both to the three clubs. I honestly believe they're going to probably add a center back at Liverpool. Man United are going to probably add someone here or there. Man City, we know that they have money. So that will be a big determinant. So we probably can get back to the end of January when we close the transfer window and we look at the progress done in terms of transfer for these three clubs.